up, guys? Welcome back to Faded Truth. Before you do anything, like and subscribe to stay tuned. This show is sponsored by We Boss Radio Network every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you're tuned in to the Music Addict Top 20 Countdown, where they spotlight some of the top independent music out today. Make plans to join DJ Memphis Hollywood. Download the radio station app from your phone by searching for We Boss Radio Network, or you can listen at WeBossRadio.com. And today I have the guru of self-motivational rap, Trey in the building.
Yes,
how
sir.
you doing?
I'm doing great.
You got your manager here, Chris, with you?
Yes, sir.
Chris, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
What are you guys both doing together right now off the bat? Like, what's your project that you're working on?
So right now we're working on a new album, Dreams Are Yours 2, Day 2. We basically do everything together. Like, this is my best friend. Our relationship is very organic.
How long you been friends?
Forever.
Kids?
Yeah, damn
Yeah,
near.
damn
So
near.
I'm a
Nice.
little bit older than Trey. So when I first met him, you know, hanging out with his cousin, and yeah, he was the little cousin talking shit to us on the couch. But and then it just built from there. Yeah.
Was he getting beat up when you were little, or they was just clowning
I
you?
was fucking
Oh, okay.
beating him up.
I know that you said with your music, it basically you want to guide others with your music the way it guided you,
For sure.
with lack of support and direction in your life. So tell me about growing up and where that lack of everything came from.
Growing up, how I did, we didn't really have a lot of guidance. We kind of raised ourselves. I had to learn a lot of things, like, you know, for myself, and a lot of that came from music. You know, people I was inspired by, I listened to them to kind of like learn life lessons that, you know, I should have learned somewhere else, but, you know, it's all
So
good.
who was your inspirations?
J.Cole for sure. J.Cole, Bob Marley, Lauryn Hill. I listen to all music, so I'm inspired by like literally everything, but those are probably my top 3.
Okay. So when people compare you to like Wale and stuff, do you take that as a compliment? Because like I love him.
Funny story. Wale actually has me blocked on Twitter right now.
What? Why?
Cause man, like I used to tweet him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen to my music. And then I realized, like, this was back in 2012. I realized that he only responded to like negative people. And so I said something negative about him, and he responded. You know what I'm saying? But he blocked me after that. But yeah,
shit.
he used to be like one of my, you know, one of my
Twitter
inspirations.
beef.
Shout out to Wale. Unblock me. I got some fire shit for you to listen to.
So at what age did you start rapping?
Probably like 15, 16.
And what's your first performance you did?
I think it was in 2012. I performed at my my high school pep rally. That was my first one, but that was like the first one.
Had all the bitches going crazy?
Oh my gosh.
That
They
was like
they
Trey
was
Day.
throwing they bras onto the gym, and nah.
How did you get the name Trey Day? Is your birth name Trey?
Birth name is Trayvon, so
Okay.
I used the first part of it, and Day is an acronym for basically my brand, everything I stand for. Dreams Are Yours, you know what I mean?
Like the
So-
album.
Yeah, exactly.
Your debut album, Dreams Are Yours. Is that on all platforms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you write all your own music?
Yes, ma'am.
And where do you get the inspiration from? Is it certain things? Because I know some creatives that I talk to, they're like, oh, I just start writing and it comes out. Some people are like, I have to be doing this to get inspired. Like,
Yeah,
is there a
yeah.
specific thing you do?
There's different songs, different processes. So I actually made a song about the whole movement, you know what I mean? And in a song like that, inspiration kind of comes to you.
Right.
You know, other times there's songs where like, and you could tell the differences between the songs. Like a lot of my songs are really deep, and they come from specific places, and for the most part, it's just life. Like life inspires me. But there's also songs where I just sit down and I like to just write and, you know, see what comes out too.
Can you spit for us, please?
On the spot, huh? All right, look. Take a breath, just breathe, my nigga. Everything is what it seems, my nigga. You see, life is like a ring. If you want to be the king, then you got to learn to swing, my nigga. And if you have a dream, then you got to cling to it. Focus on yourself, fuck whatever he's doing. You just buckle up and hit the gas, and the shit is in your path. Then you got to learn how to weave through it. Understand that you got to be strong out here, or you won't last long out here. In my zone, I've been sitting on the throne all year, showing motherfuckers that I'm King Kong out here, little niggas. Like Denzel in training. The best way to learn is to feel what pain is. Progression is earned when you quit complaining, and success is confirmed when you get to taste it, nigga. And it feels amazing. Depression could kill, but I'm still remaining. I never really learned how to chill. I'm anxious. I express my stress when I feel these pages. And I'm not done yet, but I heal in stages. Start from within because it's filled with mazes. I never really... Fucked up.
Damn, that was good.
You like that?
Yeah, we was
You fuck with
weaving. Give me 3 songs off Dreams Are Yours Give me 3 songs for your new listeners that they want to, if they want to hear what you're about in the best way. Like, what are they going to go listen to?
Definitely. So I feel like the song I'm most known for is Let Go. It's a song about drug addiction and just like, you know, depression and shit like that, moving through it and how to, you know, the solution to it. Another song, On Top, and it's a completely different vibe. It's just about, you know, being on top. I got a song coming out called Feel It Yet.
Called what?
Feel It Yet.
Affiliate?
Yeah.
Feel it yet. Feel it yet.
Feel It Yet.
Feel it yet.
It's about doing drugs.
Okay. I thought you were saying Philly. Philly yet or something.
My bad.
Feel it, huh?
You did a tribute song for XXX. I don't know how to say his name.
Tentacion.
You did it from his point of view. It's gotten over 2 million plays.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to pick this artist, and why did you decide to write it from his point of view?
That's going back to inspiration. So I was actually a big fan of his, and I wasn't for a long time, but right before he died, I had became a huge fan. I was listening to his music all the time, and then, you know, he passes away, and like I was able to feel how, you know, his core fan base was feeling. I understood that, and it was like a sense of loss, like they lost, like, you know, somebody they look up to. With that song, I wanted to kind of like give his fans closure, you know, and also give myself closure by writing it, you know, and so I wrote it from his perspective. And even more so, I felt like, you know, he kind of helped me write it.
Was it like Juice WRLD's music and stuff? Is he on the same level as that?
Yeah.
Like talking about depression and all that stuff?
In a sense, but I feel like right before he died, he was talking about more so, you know, happiness. You know, he made albums about depression, and he was getting to like a happier point in his life, which his fan base was too. You know, they went through, I feel like a lot of his fan base started off with like, you know, just depressed people who hung on to his music, you know, and then once he got to a better space in his life, they also did, because they moved with him, and then he died, you know.
So have you dealt with depression or drugs or anything in your personal life?
Depression, yeah, I think we all go through depression at some point, you know. As far as drugs, when I had wrote the song Let Go, I haven't been addicted to any drugs, but I've been experimenting recently.
Okay.
During quarantine.
He's like, I'm on shrooms now.
I'm on a trip.
Okay, so
that was last week.
What's a drug you've tried that you would actually do again?
Shrooms.
Okay. Because I just did acid for the first time. I never did psychedelics, and I was thinking, like, you know, this year's been really open, 2020 vision. Like, I'm like, all right, let me set an intention and do this and see, you know, what's next for me. Yeah. And it really just turned into like me watching fucking Willy Wonka, eating 10,000 gummy worms, staring at the sky.
That's fucking crazy.
Nah, bro, you can't.
That's crazy.
And I was like, I will like never not watch cartoons on this again.
What did you see?
What you're supposed to see. It's like them people were on shit when they wrote Alice in Wonderland, all that shit. You know, that's not normal.
No joke. Okay, literally I did shrooms last week and watched Willy Wonka, and it was the trippiest shit ever. Even when you offered me a shot, I'm on this, you know, I'm only doing what comes out of the ground. Weed and shrooms.
Is there anybody that you want to collab with in the future that, you know, if you could pick anybody?
I want to do a song with Coda the Fiend. Coda the Fiend, you probably won't watch this, but when you do, hit me up. He's a super dope artist. There's a lot of people I want to work with, though. Reba, Ari Lennox, Jid.
Oh, I love Ari Lennox.
Yeah,
you know who I really love? That girl. I want you around.
Snow.
Okay, so let's talk about this Feel It Yet music video. What the fuck you doing in the tub with your clothes on?
Oh, you seen that, huh? You see my socks was on, too? I got backlash from
Everyone's
people.
like, take your socks off. You said, I'm not going to get my socks wet. Well, you did.
They did not. Okay, so it's a part of the aesthetic of the video. Go look it up on YouTube. The song is about like it's about a drug experience, kind of like doing drugs for the first time. The whole video is a concept, like it's a story.
Okay, so I saw before you had your hair long.
Yes.
Why'd you decide to cut it?
I was protesting after George Floyd got killed, and while I was protesting, I got arrested, and they grabbed me by my hair. They pulled my dreads out, and it was kind of a wrap from there, and I just cut it off. But
Damn.
I kept one, you know? I'm going back.
I see the tail hanging.
You know?
Okay, so you was protesting, and then tell me what happens. How does it get to you being arrested?
I was loud, you know? I was making my presence known. And I feel like a lot of people, when they went out and protested, they just wanted to be there. Like, I don't know. I was out there. And they was like, arrest him. At the same time, I was peaceful. I wasn't doing too much, but it was like, I was just making my voice heard.
What's something that you want people to know regarding the BLM movement?
If you're not prepared to get arrested, don't, go out there yelling and shit, because it's going to happen. But as far as everything, as far as all that goes, I feel like change is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's slow, Just keep doing what you believe in, keep fighting for what you believe in, and it's gonna happen, but it takes time.
I'm happy to be alive for it, because you don't think that you're gonna see those things, because you think like the Civil War and the marches and all that, and then you're like, damn, history always repeats itself, which is crazy, because people they don't realize like it fucking repeats itself. So
and the craziest thing about it is every time history repeats itself, it moves forward. You know what I mean? It keeps happening, but we keep getting closer and closer to the goal. Went from slaves to police brutality, but soon we gonna be, I don't know, protesting something smaller. That's my hope, at least.
If you could go back and tell yourself one thing at any age, what would you tell your younger self?
Just to keep going. It's what I'm saying? It was some hard times in the last 10 years, what I'm saying, where I almost felt like giving up. But I like where I'm at now. I think the whole point of like telling yourself something in the past is so that something could be different. But I like where I'm at now, so I'll just be like, good job, nigga.
Christina Milian, Jessica Alba, Stacy Dash. Fuck, marry, kill, go.
Ooh, I'm definitely killing Stacy. That bitch gotta go.
Okay. I'm gonna marry Jessica. Who's the other one?
Christina Milian.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna fuck Jessica.
Okay.
That's where she belongs.
Stacy is a dead bitch.
Did you kill Stacy too?
Yes.
Okay. What's the best compliment that somebody can give you? Like, what's gonna make you be like, oh shit, thank you?
Your music helped me.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
For
solid.
sure.
That's solid.
You?
Shit, I guess every time, like, people tell me that, like, I look up to you, which I hear it every now and then. It's mostly from the homies, but that means I'm doing something right in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing something right to where people feel like the light I'm in and how they view me is a good light, and I'll take it. So,
Trey, what do you think's the hardest obstacle you faced in the industry so far?
The industry itself, for sure. It's a fucking maze. There's no blueprint. You just have to figure it out. But there's gonna be a wall on the other side of every goal. You know what I mean? And navigating this bitch, and times changing and having to catch on to everything, and the industry side of music is probably the biggest obstacle. But we're navigating that bitch.
Right. So for your mental peace, what do you guys do? Because I know you have a lot of things going on at once.
Besides smoke weed?
Yeah. Anything? I mean, meditate. That is one.
Meditate, for sure. I mean, not that I meditate every day. I just be stressed out. But for sure, when I remember to meditate, that's always a good thing. And, just remembering to take time to myself and just relax.
So far, Trey, what's your proudest accomplishment?
Definitely the people who hit me up every day because,
Like your support system?
No,
or
like the
just
fans,
your fans?
The
okay.
fans, for sure. It's like knowing that I'm making an impact. Like my music, it ranges, So even people who aren't depressed, like it's still something there for them, and they like appreciate. Like I have a whole song about like self-love,
Oh yeah.
And how important it is. That's the one I should have spit earlier. I think that's like a message.
All right, what are you about to spit for us?
It is called Real Love. Andrew, you ever tried to save somebody who don't want to be saved? I had a friend I watched him struggle for days, too intelligent to see that he been stuck in his ways. See, the thing about the ego, it don't want you to change, yeah. It'll have you stuck in a maze. Almost gave up making music just for something that pays. But I know that making music is for suckers that's brave. And not many get to shine like the summer sun rays. But I'm glad the summer's over because I love when it rains. I am never quitting music, this shit running my veins. I don't need $1 million, I'ma love it the same. If I'm rapping on the corner for a bucket of change. Cause real love is unconditional, even when it's not reciprocal. Real love is real love when you still love when it get difficult. Real love can make you miserable. Fake love is pretty. Real love is shitty. Fake love is painless. Real love is dangerous. Fake love can kill you. Real love can heal you. Fake love is iffy. Real love is sticky. Real love is certain. Real love ain't perfect. Real love can hurt, but real love is worth it. Real love ain't something that's inside someone else. Angie, real love is what you find in yourself.
Oh,
and that's truth, nigga.
That was so good.
You fuck with that?
Yeah, I fuck with that. I'm all about fucking self-worth and self-love,
I can see it.
You could see it in my energies?
No, in your whole environment.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's my best compliment. When people tell me that I have good energy or that I look happy, I'm like, thank you. Because I wasn't always like that either. I had to learn. For the 2021 goals and upcoming projects, so we got the second album coming. What can we expect from this album? Is it the same as the first one, or are we getting a little...
We're getting away from depression on this album.
Okay.
You know, because...
We're happy now.
Yeah, I want people to, you know, experience life and be happy, because if you talk about depression all the time, that's going to be your reality. That's what you're going to live in. So we're definitely moving into, like, I would say more personal shit, like, more personal shit, and also... This album is more of a vibe. It's a lot more vibes.
Nice.
Some bops on that bitch. Yes, sir.
Some hits on that shit.
So what's the best advice that you would give to artists?
Honestly, work harder than everybody else. If you see somebody working harder than you, then work harder than them. It's not about, I feel like, who's the most talented, who's, you know... Because when it comes to making music, it's about getting better. Like, nobody's born a rapper. Nobody's born better at rapping. It's just like some people work harder. So if you're an artist out there trying to do your thing, work harder than the hardest person you know. Shout out to Faded Truth.
Hey.
And Angie. You know what I'm saying? Podcast was a vibe.
For sure.
And I'm going to smoke some weed with you next time.
All right, guys. Until next time. Peace out.
Told you I've been stressing all week. Told me you know just what I need. Sat me down and poured me up a drink. Said that it's a special recipe. This will calm you down and give you peace. You know how I always overthink. Spending time with you is therapy.